welcome to This Ohio Farmhouse. It's strawberry season and we just got back from the strawberry patch and we have loads and loads of strawberries that we need to do something with. So today I'm going to be making strawberry Pop-Tarts for the kids. So I have some strawberry preserves that are done already. We're going to use this in our Pop-Tarts and it's a much lower sugar version than anything that you're going to purchase in the store. Pop-Tarts aren't something that my kids normally get to experience very often because it's not a treat that we bring into our home. But today we're going to make our homemade version of that and they are going to be pumped to give them a try.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. You and I, the future is bright.
You're gonna start out by making your favorite pie crust. I have my favorite and it's because it doesn't have shortening in it. So I'm gonna start out by just putting 2 1/4 cups of flour into my food processor. Now this is the only bit of sugar that's going to go into the entire recipe because the strawberry preserves that I make, I use honey. And I'll link that video for you up above so that if you want to check that out, it's a very, very simple process to make your own preserves. But 1 tablespoon is all of the sugar that's going to go into the recipe. Okay, after my sugar, I just need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to put in cold, unsalted butter. So I just have a stick of butter here. I want to go ahead and piece it. Don't put the whole stick in because it definitely pulsates better and does a better job. If you chop it up a little bit and throw those in there. Mine is very buttery, flaky crust, and so I need a full cup, which is 2 sticks of butter. I'm going to actually add this ice water now in. This is going to vary a little bit, but you're going to need anywhere between 6 and 8 tablespoons, most likely. Mine usually errs on the side of 8. Okay, so I'm going to put 7 in to start and go ahead and put my lid on the top. I'm just going to pulsate that. So it's still really crumbly. I'm going to go ahead and add in another tablespoon of ice cold water and start pulsating that again. Okay, and you want to just do this until the flour starts to come together and actually form a dough. You want to go just at the breaking point of when it goes from crumbly to coming together into a nice dough. So mine is just starting to do that, and then I can press it together the rest of the way myself. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop this into the refrigerator after I wrap it with some saran wrap. It needs to set in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. So I'm going to pop this in the refrigerator, take my kids down the road to Grandma's house, and we're going to swim for a little bit, and then I'll be back to finish this up. From swimming and I grabbed the pie crust out of the refrigerator, threw it on the counter. It needs to sit there for about 10 minutes to warm up so that you can actually roll it out. So go ahead and throw it on the counter. While that's warming up, I'm going to head over to the stove and we're going to mix together 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder along with just a tablespoon of cold water. That's going to give us a thickening agent, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in my jams or preserves to that mixture, and it's going to thicken that up really nice for us. So to this mixture, now I need to add 3/4 of a cup of my jam, and that's going to get really nice and thick. So I'm gonna bring this to a boil and I'm gonna stir it consistently for 2 minutes and allow it to go through the process of thickening. Show you real quickly what this looks like. It's really thickening up here. If I pull this up here, it's almost getting like a sticky consistency. It's getting really thick and gel-like, and that's what we're going after. Okay, once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and just set this off to the side, and I'm gonna head over and start rolling out my dough. I have this rolled out to about a 9 by 13 size pan. That's what you're going for, and it's really gonna not be very thick. We're looking for about 1/8 of an inch thick. So I've got this all rolled out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut this into squares, rectangles technically, that are about 3 inches by 4 inches. So we pulled these out of the oven and they turned out great. You could always add a little bit of frosting to this if you wanted to, or a little cinnamon sugar to the top. But since I'm trying to keep the sugar at bay, I didn't add anything to it. Now, we're not used to eating tons and tons of sugar. They all think that they're a fun little treat. So totally optional if you want to add anything to the tops of these, but they're just great as is. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next week on This Ohio Farmhouse.